आप सभी को बताना चाहेंगे कि कृपया अपना आसन ग्रहण कर लें और कुछ ही समय में हम आज का कार्यक्रम शुरू करने जा रहे हैं with the inaugural ceremony of the 7th annual typical meeting of the Indian Institute of Metals. सभी से ग्रहण कर लें और also could you please put your cell phones on silent or vibration mode. The day is going to be truly enriching and we want your 100% attention with us onto the stage. इसीलिए सभी से अनुरोध करते हैं कृपया अपने सेल फोन्स को साइलेंट या वाइब्रेशन मोड में रखें। धन्यवाद।
ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଲେ ସେଠି ଅଡ଼ିଓ ଆଉଟପୁଟ୍ କାଟି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆମର ଭାଇ
କୋଉଠି ମୁଁ କେମିତି ଜାଣିଲି ଭାଇ କୋଉଠି ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଜାଣିଥିଲେ ନା
फॉर द सेम सभी से मैं सादर अनुरोध करूंगी कृपया अपने आसन ग्रहण कर लें एंड ऑल्सो कुड यू प्लीज पुट योर सेल फोन्स ऑन साइलेंट और वाइब्रेशन मोड सो दैट वी कैन हैव अ स्मूथ सेरेमनी अहेड थैंक यू वेरी मच
ନା ଅଡ଼ିଓ ଆସୁ
କ'ଣ କହୁଛ କ୍ୟାମେରା ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରିବି ଖାଲି ଟ୍ରାଇପଡ଼ ନିଅ ସେଠି ସେ ଟ୍ରାଇପଡ଼ ଦିଅ
ସେଇଟା ଖାଲି ଖୋଲିକି ଇଏ କରିଦେବ
କିଛି ଖୋଲିବ କି ଖାଲି ମେମୋରି କାର୍ଡ଼ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରିଦେବା
ମେମୋରି କାର୍ଡ଼ ଖାଇଥାଏ ସେଇଟା ସେମିତି ହବ ଏଇଟା ସେଇଟା ଲାଇଭ୍ ଚାଲିଛି କି
ଏଇଟା କିଛି ନାହିଁ
ଆଉ ତାହେଲେ ଏଇଟାକୁ ପୁଣି କେମିତି
କ୍ୟାମେରା ଖାଲି ଚେଞ୍ଜ କର କ୍ୟାମେରା
ସେଇଟା ମେନ୍ କ୍ୟାମେରାଟାକୁ ଏପଟୁ କରିଦେବା ସେ କ୍ୟାମେରାଟାକୁ ଏପଟୁ
ସୋର୍ସ କଟିଯିବ
ମୋର ଅଡ଼ିଓଟା ଆସୁଛି ନା ଅଡ଼ିଓ ଆସୁନି କାହିଁକି
ଆସିବ
ଛାଡ଼ୁନ ମୋତେ ଟିକେ 10 ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଛାଡ଼ୁନ ସେଇଟା ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ସେଇଟା କି ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ନଏଜ୍ କେମିତି ରହୁଛି
today. It's a great beginning to the 77th, much awaited 77th annual technical meeting of the Indian Institute of Metals. I would once again begin by requesting everybody to kindly settle down. Those of our guests who are still outside the auditorium, I would request them to kindly walk in और अपने आसन ग्रहण कर लें. We are starting with our inauguration ceremony. Esteemed dignitaries who will be gracing the inauguration ceremony are here with us. They'll be on stage shortly. Meanwhile, I would once again humbly आप सभी से अनुरोध है कृपया आसन ग्रहण कर लें and अपने cell phones को silent या vibration mode पे रख दें. Before we go any further, here we are in this beautiful KIT auditorium and we truly believe कि आज का दिन बहुत शुभ और safe रहेगा. But just in case of any emergency situations, there are 7 exits in this auditorium. So you may please proceed to your nearest exit. जो भी right side बैठे हैं वो अपने दाहिनी तरफ का exit लें और जो बाएं तरफ बैठे हैं वो बाएं तरफ का exit लें and take an exit and assemble in the common area right outside the auditorium. With that, I think we are all ready to start the day. Yes? I know it's a very formal and a serious day ahead, but why not to start by saying Jai Jagannath, all of us together. We are in the city of temples, we are in the land of Lord Jagannath. तो मैं सभी से अनुरोध करूंगी मेरे साथ मिलके एक बार बोलेंगे जय जगन्नाथ. धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप सभी का. मेरा नाम है मानसी मिश्रा and I'll be the host for the day. And on behalf of the Indian Institute of Metals, I welcome all of you to the 77th annual technical meeting, to this beautiful city of temples, to the land of Lord Jagannath, to the land where I say we have been blessed with the Midas touch of Mother Nature, from greenery to minerals, you name it, we have it here. To the state which is now very fondly called as the India's best kept secret, to Orissa. आप सभी का एक बार बहुत बहुत स्वागत करते हुए I welcome you all to this glorious occasion. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, this day. The next 3 days are going to be truly enriching because from what I understand, this is the forum, this is the platform where the best of the minds from across the globe come together to discuss ideas and probably shape our future, shape our economies, our country's future in the times ahead. From industry experts to academia to R&D institutions, brilliant minds are here, and in the next 3 days, we are going to hear, learn, and discuss a lot of path-breaking ideas right in this 77th annual technical meeting. Keeping up with that, before I welcome our dignitaries onto the stage, I would once again humbly request सभी से अनुरोध करूँगी कि कृपया अपने आसन ग्रहण कर लें. समस्तଙ୍କୁ अनुरोध करिबी जेते भी हमर एठी अतिथि अछंती, गेस्ट अछंती, पार्टिसिपेंट्स अछंती, समस्तଙ୍କୁ अनुरोध करिबी आसन ग्रहण करि नेबे. Please take your seats, and if it is not too much of a trouble, आपनको सेल फोन को silent by vibration mode रे रखिबे. And on that note, I would request everybody also to please join me in welcoming our chief guest for the inauguration ceremony. We are truly humbled and privileged with the presence of our Honorable Chief Secretary, Government of Orissa, Shri Pradeep Kumar Jaina, IAS. And as the guest of honor for the day, we have Mr. Hemant Sharma, sir, IAS Principal Secretary, Industries Department, Government of Orissa. We are also blessed with the presence of Shri Amarendu Prakash, Chairman SAIL. We will also be having Shri Satish Pai, President of the Indian Institute of Metals, as one of our dignitaries on the dais. I would request everybody to please give a huge round of applause and join me in welcoming our dignitaries here. We also have the presence of Shri Sajjan Jindal, Vice President, the Indian Institute of Metals, Shri S.S. Mohanty, former President, the Indian Institute of Metals, and Chairman, Core Organizing Committee, IIM-ATM 2023, and Shri Bibhu Mishra, Convener, IIM-ATM 2023 of the Organizing Committee. नमस्कार to all our dignitaries. आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है and बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि आज आप हमारे inauguration ceremony में आए हैं to make the start truly auspicious with your presence. So, ladies and gentlemen, our dignitaries, our guests on the dais, mere words would not suffice to welcome them to this grand occasion. I would request our volunteers to kindly come onto the stage and present a flower bouquet to our chief guest, Shri Pradeep Kumar Jaina, IAS Chief Secretary, Government of Orissa, and welcome him on behalf of all of us to this day. I would request a volunteer to please present a flower bouquet and welcome our guest of honor, Shri Hemant Sharma ji, IAS Principal Secretary, Industries Department, Government of Orissa. देवी और सज्जनों, अभी हमारे वॉलंटियर से मैं अनुरोध करूंगी to present a flower bouquet and welcome Shri Satish Pai ji, President in the Indian Institute of Metals, to this glorious occasion. Request a volunteer to present a flower bouquet and welcome Shri Sale. I would request now volunteers to present a flower bouquet to Shri S.S. Mohanty ji, former President, the Indian Institute of Metals, and Chairman, Core Organizing Committee, IIM-ATM. And here we are. And sir, namaskar, बहुत स्वागत है. We have the presence of Shri Sajjan Jindal ji, Vice President, the Indian Institute of Metals. I would also like to welcome on behalf of everybody here to Shri B.S. Murthy ji, our Vice President, the Indian Institute of Metals. And I would request our volunteers to present and welcome Mohanty, former President of the Indian Institute of Metal and Chairman, Core Organizing Committee, IIM-ATM. And indeed, I would request once again to our volunteers to present a flower bouquet and extend a very, very warm welcome to Shri B.S. Murthy, Vice President, the Indian Institute of Metals. देवी और सज्जनों, इसी के साथ we truly believe that it sounds absolutely wonderful when someone from within the family welcomes our family members. And from where I stand, I see this extended and fantastic family of the Indian Institute of Metals. So to give the welcome address, might I request Shri S.S. Mohanty ji, our former President of the Indian Institute of Metals and Chairman of Core Organizing Committee, IIM-ATM 2023. So please.
Good morning to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests on the dais, Sri Pradeep Kumar Jena, IAS Chief Secretary, Government of Odisha, Sri Hemant Sharma, IAS Principal Secretary, Industry, Government of Odisha, Sri Satish Pai, President of Indian Institute of Metals and Managing Director of Hindalco, Sri Sajjan Jindal, Vice President, Indian Institute of Metals and Chairman, JSW Group, Sri B.S. Murthy, Vice President, IIM, Director, IIT Kanpur, Sri Dr. Kamal Kapoor, Vice President, IIM, CEO, Nuclear Fuel Complex, Hyderabad, Sri Amarendra Prakash, Chairman, Steel Authority of India Limited. Distinguished guests of the dais and the audience, participant in the ATM, NMA, representative from the media and other guests. A warm welcome to each one of you to this 77th annual technical meeting of Indian Institute of Metals, which has been organized with the help of Indian Institute of Metals, Bhubaneswar chapter, Sambalpur chapter, Onugul chapter, in association of Hindalco and KIT deemed universities. The theme of the topic has got sustainable transformations in metal industries. As all of you know, ATM is an annual flagship event of IIM where metallurgists, material scientists, allied engineers, and students from India and abroad and all stakeholders in the metal and mining industries participate in exchange of the knowledge, experiences, technological advances in displayed through international plenary lectures, sustainable transformations in metal industries, there are a lot many events that will continue. But before that, I must tell you, and it is my duty to also tell you, what is this Indian Institute of Metals is. An idea formed in 1945. A formal meeting, informal meeting took place in 1946 and formally inaugurated in 1947. We are as old as with the independence of India as India is. So this is an institution which completed its platinum jubilee in 2021. An organization which is a vision statement of build a community of scientists, engineers and technologists that will take India to global leadership in mineral, metallurgical and material science and engineering, and may be the premier advocate for the materials and manufacturing innovations. With a mission statement of identify the key requirement of the metallurgical and material segments and the professionals that can be sought by Indian Metals, provide a platform for national and international collaborations, provide an opportunity for continuous educations, develop and share authoritative database with industry, R&D and academia, be a premier forum for aiding the development of policy issues of government, industry and R&D academia, build a stronger interaction between IIM and metallurgical and material industries, academia, institutions, research organizations and professional bodies in India and abroad. I think that is what I think we have in these 3 days coming. We have almost 60 international speakers and 60 international and domestic speakers to form type of different plenary sessions, chairman of the different technical sessions, and also the memorial lectures. Apart from that, we have about 700 technical papers, 1,300 participants are participating in this event, and we have almost 200 technical posters. You must have seen while you're coming to this hall. And in fact, we have also 2 CEOs forums, and apart from that, we have a grand technical exhibition also to be inaugurated this today. That also includes, we have a National Metallurgical Award ceremony today afternoon, will be done by Honorable Minister of State of Steel, Mr. Fagun Singh Kulaste. And also our Honorable Steel Secretary will be available today in the afternoon. Followed by AM awards of different organizations in this way. And we have too much of also a career guidance seminar today also for the people who are interested in material and material sciences. And we have many other events you will be able to enjoy for 3 days. This is a gala event we do celebrate every year. I am very happy to see all my old stalwarts here today, whether my own industry, whether the metal industry, all across India and abroad. And it is an event that we always cherish and when it will come. And I am very happy, and I'll be also delighted if everybody participate in this event and take it forward for. By the time you leave this seminar or leave this event, you are enriched with many knowledge exchange that you have taken place, and also collaboration, also network, and also your contribution to this seminar in terms of policy, research and developments, innovations, and also the technical developments in the metal and mining industries. With these words, once again, I welcome you to this 77th annual technical meeting of Indian Institute of Metals. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for those kind words. And I truly believe that at the end of the 3rd day, everybody is going to walk home completely enriched with the industry and with everything that is happening around. Right, so now I would humbly request Shri B.S. Murthy ji, our Vice President, Indian Institute of Metals, to kindly address us. So please.
Good morning, friends. The guests of today, Sri Pradeep Kumar Jaina ji, Chief Secretary Odisha, Hemant Sharma ji, Principal Secretary Industries, and all our friends, IIM friends, on the dais and of the dais. Very happy to meet once again on this gala get-together of all metallurgists and material scientists which we do every year, year after year, the 77th this year. I'm very happy that we are all gathered here to exchange ideas, to start looking for new collaborations and working together towards Atmanirbharta, and not only that, towards becoming a global leader, taking India as a global leader. I'm sure that these 3 days there will be a lot to discuss among all of us, and I'm sure particularly the students will have a lot to learn from the seniors and gain a lot of knowledge as they go along. Just one point that I wanted to mention, particularly from my side, is that the government of India is pushing a lot on collaborations in a very strong way, particularly academia with industry. A lot of schemes have been launched last few years or so. One specific thing that has been recently, kind of formed is an empowered committee for industry and international collaborations with a few members, and I'm asked to chair that particular committee to look at how we connect together with industry and international relations, various academic institutions, R&D labs, and industries abroad, and to see where our strengths are, where there are gaps in our knowledge and our technologies, and see how together we can strengthen the Indian ecosystem, both in terms of technology, science, and also innovations leading to various startups and entrepreneurship activity flourishing in the country in the years to come. And that's something I would bring it to your notice very soon, possibly as a chairman of this particular committee. I will write to many of you and see how we can work together. As a part of that, immediately in the last 1 month, an Indo-Australian critical minerals research hub has been formed with, from the Indian side, IIT Hyderabad taking a lead, and from the Australian side, Monash taking a lead, and bringing all the academia, industry, and R&D labs to work together on critical minerals. India needs a lot of these, whether it is lithium, whether it is gallium, whether it is rare earths. There is a lot for India to work together with those in countries where there is a lot of resources available and knowledge available, and I'm sure we will work together in such directions and see where we need to strengthen with the support that is available from outside. I'm sure there will be many more such themes going to come in the future through the government support, and government is very keen to ensure that we work together in all these themes. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Once again, I'm sure you will enjoy the next 3 days and carry with you a lot of good connections and at the same time, good knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. It's true, and we all actually truly believe on what you spoke, that collaboration is truly the way ahead, be it in a micro or a macro level. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would humbly invite Shri Sajjan Jindal ji, our Vice President, Indian Institute of Metals, to address us on this occasion.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Pradeep Kumar Jina, Chief Secretary of Odisha, Mr. Hemant Sharma, Principal Secretary Industries, Government of Odisha, Mr. Satish Pai, President, Indian Institute of Metals, Mr. Amarendu Prakash, Chairman, Steel Authority of India, Mr. Murthy, Vice President, Mr. Mohanty, ex-president in Indian Institute of Metals, and Mr. Bibu Mishra. Friends, today is our program here of Indian Institute of Metals in Bhubaneswar, the city which is very well known all over the world for its strength, for its futuristic thinking, for its way that it has to take India forward. So it's a real pleasure to welcome you all here on this 77th annual technical meeting of the Indian Institute of Metals and the International Conference on Metals. Friends, there can't be a better time to hold this meeting when Indian industry, especially the metal industry, is going through a transformative change. The way the industry is looking forward, the way the country is growing, I think metals have to play a very important role for the growth of our nation. So today we gather here not just as individuals, but as a collective force that stands at the forefront of the ever-evolving world of metallurgy. This is a momentous occasion as we bring together brilliant minds, researchers, engineers, and practitioners who are dedicated to pushing the boundaries of what is possible in the field of metallurgy. The Indian Institute of Metals has always played a pivotal role in fostering innovation and excellence in our industry. The knowledge exchange that takes place within these walls have been instrumental in driving our industry forward. As we gather here today, we cannot ignore the fact that we are in the midst of a digital revolution. The advent of artificial intelligence, big data analytics, and automation has revolutionized how we approach metallurgical research, production, and quality control. I remember when we set up our first blast furnace many years ago. That time, the technical people in the blast furnace would look at the tapping of the hot metal, and from there they will decide that how much is the silica in the metal and what is the quality, what is the temperature. Today, everything is digitally controlled. All the blast furnaces, all the equipment, everything is completely predictive management system is there. It tells what is to be done. So if you ask the young man on the shop floor that what is happening, he will not know nothing, because he depends upon the computers, he depends upon the digital transformation that has happened. So the knowledge with him is about digital is fantastic, but about the process is much less. So I don't know, it is a positive sign, of course, for sure, but the knowledge level is going down, but the technology, the digitalization is going up. So this is the way of the forward of the future, and we have to follow the way of the future, and that's how we are going to increase our quality of life and everything. So therefore, this digitalization is a very important tool for metallurgy, and that is how we are, as a country, we are leapfrogging. You know, what Europe and US and Japan did over years, we can do over months. So this is the big benefit that digital revolution is bringing about to us, all of us. And we must embrace all these tools to harness our potential further and to take India to a different level. Friends, this annual meeting serves as a platform for us to exchange ideas, share the latest research findings, and engage in discussions that will shape the future of metallurgy. It is through these dialogues that we will pave the way for innovation and progress. India's growth in steel sector has been nothing short of remarkable. We have positioned ourselves as one of the world's leading producers and consumers of steel. When we talk about growth, I don't think anywhere in the world there is growth in steel industry as that is there in India. We are growing, first 6 months of this year, we have grown at the rate of 15% steel consumption growth in India, which I have not seen in my life in the steel industry. So this is a fantastic news, and I'm sure there must be a similar growth in aluminum industry and copper industry. Cement is close to 20%. So this is all thanks to the growth that we are seeing in the country. And therefore, metallurgy will play a very important role going forward in our growth of our nation. This achievement has been driven by several factors, including increased production capacity, government initiatives, infrastructure development, rising domestic demand, export opportunities, and technological advancements. We should take immense pride in these accomplishments. However, we must acknowledge that challenges persist. Fluctuating raw material prices, environmental concerns, and infrastructure bottlenecks are some of the hurdles that we continue to face. Moreover, the ever-shifting dynamics of the global markets are also playing a significant role in influencing the growth trajectory of our industry. Today, with the esteemed presence of Shri Pradeep Kumar Jina, Chief Secretary, Government of Odisha, Shri Hemant Sharma, Principal Secretary, Industries, Government of Odisha, Shri Satish Pai and Shri Amarendu Prakash, Chairman SAIL, we have the opportunity to engage in meaningful discussions and deliberations. Together, we can address these challenges, find innovative solutions, and work towards a brighter and more sustainable future for our industry. I am confident that the annual technical meeting will be a platform for fulfill discussions and collaborations that will not only help us overcome our challenges, but also set new benchmarks of excellence in metallurgy. In conclusion, I would like to express my gratitude to each one of you for your dedication, expertise, and unwavering commitment to the field of metallurgy. Let us harness the power of knowledge and collaboration to propel our industry to new heights. Thank you, and I wish a very productive and successful annual technical meeting. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for so beautifully shedding light on the bright, prosperous future of the sector in the coming times ahead, not only nationally but also globally. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, I would request if to put it in a, because we belong to the land of Lord Jagannath, तो मैं ऐसे बोलने वाली हूँ कि हमारे the Indian Institute of Metals के रथ के जो सारथी हैं, हमारे President sir, श्री सतीश पाई जी से मैं अनुरोध करूँगी to address us now, please, sir.
So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So let me first start by thanking and welcoming Mr. Pradeep Kumar Jina, Chief Secretary, Government of Odisha, Principal Secretary, Industries, Mr. Hemant Sharma, Mr. Sajjan Jindal, Chairman, JSW Group. Thank you so much for coming in today, sir. Mr. Amarendu Prakash, Chairman, SAIL, and my colleagues from IIM, Mr. Mohanty, under whose leadership and guidance, a lot of this program that you're seeing today has been put together, so thank you. And all the Vice Presidents of IIM, Professor Murthy, Mr. Dr. Komal Kapoor, and all the past presidents and gentlemen who are here today, thank you so much for your support, and I welcome you all to this 77th Annual Technical Meet and the International Conference of Metal here in Bhubaneswar. I think as Mr. Sajjan Jindal very aptly described before me, the Indian metal industry has made significant strides in recent years and in fact has established itself as a global force. We are one of the few countries in the world that is growing at double digits. And I think everyone who is in this business today looks at India as an amazing bright spot in the world where the macroeconomic environment in many other parts of the world is not that great. Odisha now, in particular, has played a very pivotal role in this growth, becoming a hub for both ferrous and non-ferrous industries. I think in many ways, if you look at Odisha, whether it's steel, whether it is aluminium, the center of technology and manufacturing in India today is in Odisha. The state's very rich mineral resources, its strategic location, the support and the guidance on infrastructure, and the government policies, I think this is very crucial, has made it a preferred destination for metal producers, which is why you see the expansion and the growth that's happening in Odisha today. So as we gather to commemorate the 77th year of IIM, I would like to start by acknowledging the contribution of all the people who have shaped IIM legacy to advance metallurgy and to make this premier metallurgical institute in India. Our members come from very diverse fields of metallurgical activity, and I think what's unique about the IIM is that it's a very good mix of academia, industry, and research institutions. I think this is the only forum in India that brings all these together. Today, the mantra driving global companies is the adoption of environmentally friendly green technologies that ensure continuous growth. So quite aptly, the theme of this year's conference is Sustainable Transformation in Metal Industries. And this is a clarion call to our community to enable metal industry to operate in an environmentally responsible manner. We need to embrace a broader definition of sustainability that encompasses biodiversity conservation, waste recycling, and resource efficiency, water positivity, social impact, and gender diversity. I think it's very important that this broader, holistic approach to sustainability is taken, because I think in India that's as important as just pure carbon reduction. Today I would like to talk about a concept called metamorphosis. This is a concept that for us in Hindalco has become very important, and we describe this as very transformational journey for us, which was a legacy, and like many of us, legacy metal companies, to become global sustainability leaders as well as being metal companies. So I think this combination is going to be what's very important, and producing metals in a sustainable manner is the whole concept of metamorphosis. Let me give you some examples how this is going on. Consider the recent space expeditions in Chandrayaan-3 or the Aditya L1. These groundbreaking endeavors were possible by advanced metallurgical research, sophisticated materials, including lightweight metals to withstand the formidable rigors of space travel. Another path-breaking initiative was the launch of India's first aluminium freight rig right here in Odisha in the Bhubaneswar station. These open a new path of possibilities and epitomizes the essence of metamorphosis, which is the ability to undergo significant change, to evolve, and to shape the extraordinary. I believe that the IIM ATM 2023 provides a unique platform for experts, researchers, industry leaders to bring the extraordinary within reach. Over the next 3 days, I look forward to witnessing a vibrant exchange of ideas, cutting-edge technology presentations, and most important, insightful discussions and networking, which will shape the future of the metal industry in our country. Alongside the conference, we are delighted to present an exhibition providing a comprehensive overview of the industry's capabilities and aspirations. And we have a good mix of Indian and international people who are going to be exhibiting technology here. I earnestly urge you all to actively participate in the workshops and sessions and emerge with renewed commitment to metamorphosis, a dynamic and transformative process characterized by the adoption of cutting-edge technologies, sustainable practices, and innovative strategies to shape the industry. So with that, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and again, I welcome you all to IIM ATM 2023, and have a very good 3 days. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. When across the globe, all the economies are looking forward towards sustainable development, and right at that time, we have the theme of our 77th annual technical meeting as Sustainable Transformations in Metal Industry. Metamorphosis is something that everybody is going to look forward in the coming times. Thank you very much for that address. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would humbly now invite Shri Amarendu Prakash, our Chairman, SAIL, to address us. So please. Can we have a round of applause? Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Pradeep Jaina, Chief Secretary, Odisha, on the dais, Sri Sharma, and all the family members of the metal industry on stage and off stage who are present in this hall. And when I say family, I really mean it from my heart, because metals is one industry where everybody connected with it is part of a family. I can see some of the technology vendors who come in, who provide technology to the steel industry here in this hall. I can see academic institutions, R&D centers of the country, people from the core industry who are actually into production and manufacturing of metals, and also so many bright students who are present in this hall. And trust me, this is one family which has lasted quite long. In fact, it has lasted since civilization. As civilization grew, you remember as mankind grew over years. Remember the Iron Age, and then coming from there, getting into tools and everything, and then the 19th century industrialization started happening. Metal has lasted since that long and is still guiding the growth of humanity and civilization on this earth. So the relationship, that's why I say this family has survived together for quite long. Just one message for today. There are lots of speakers and we have little time. So just one message. I was just talking to Sajanji and we were discussing. We were in China last month and we thought that the fact that right from students to academic institutions to research institutions and the manufacturing industry itself is on one stage in one place. But have we really connected together? Is this family actually connecting together and actually sharing ideas and thoughts and contributes to each other's success or not? I think we need to go a little further on that part. I'll take the opportunity of inviting everybody connected to this family. Let us find ways in which we can enrich each other. The ways in which I just exchanged numbers with the IIT Kanpur director and I said, let us get together and talk about it, how we can find mechanisms so that the academia can be a part of my consultancy practice and tell me how to do my work. So these collaborations are what makes this forum great. I am great. And I'll be failing in my duty if I don't mention the great fact. Today, happy to be in Bhubaneswar, sir, Jain Sahab, because Odisha has been the hotbed of metals revolution in India today. The kind of support and atmosphere that you have provided in Odisha for the metals industry is commendable. So thank you so much and all the best to all of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shri Prakash, for that wonderful address, for taking us back the memory lane, probably centuries behind, when we think the oldest profession was farming, but the second closest has to be metal sector. Thank you very much for those wonderful words. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would humbly request Shri Hemant Sharma ji, our IAS, Principal Secretaries, Industries Department, Government of Orissa, to address us. So please.
Honorable Shri P.K. Jaina, Chief Guest and Chief Secretary to Government of Orissa, President of the II Indian Institute of Metals, Shri Satish Pai, and one of the jewels in the crown of Odisha, the crown of Odisha represented by Shri Sajjan Jindal ji. We are very proud to have him here, and in spite of his extremely busy schedule,